Yeah, so I think I go back over here and check this out. Again, doesn't really have much more to offer because we already took a rubbing of this. Like it's like a 3rd grade project. I miss those projects.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined
Yeah,
it.
the shittiest time ever.
Ready to head back yet and share the news?
So we can either go hang around here or just go back. So I think I go back to the assembly. They need to know as soon as possible because shit got cray-cray, as the cool kids may say.
To destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
So I think we just like jump back all the way to Orzammar. And I think this is when we decide the king, essentially. Which, I don't know, I feel like they should have given me more of an option. Not an option, but like, I would have loved to meet both characters I've mentioned a few times, just so you have like conflicting ideas. Like, oh, if I go with this guy, I mean, they did give us, oh, well, this is the king's son, and this guy was told by the king. And it's like, oh, well, who do you believe?
I call for order.
I wish there was more to that.
This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delays?
Because this guy sounds like an arrogant prick anyway,
I call
so...
for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan
Loghain.
Who would deny
I
him
have to,
that?
I'm sorry.
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Stewart, but the Grey Warden has returned.
What up, bitches?
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
I bear a crown from Paragon Caridin for his chosen king, by the way. I don't brag or anything.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the anvil of the void.
You're damn right I did.
Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot
Hey,
and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowman's
Don't be
pocket?
messing with Ogre,
Silence!
you little prick.
This crown is of paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did
Well, this is going to be
Caridin
awkward,
choose?
but he wished me to give it to whoever I chose. So this is going to be a little awkward.
The Grey Warden knows nothing about
Yeah.
us. Why would a paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous.
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
So I pretty much go with Harrowman's because I've been working alongside of him. He doesn't seem like that bad of a guy.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this
That and
entire
Bellen's
torturous
been a
process.
kind of a dickbag to us the entire time. Kind of like a whiny little bitch. Ironically, they all have staffs, but none of them use magic. So, I don't know if that's like a symbolism, like a staff of power sort of thing. Like, oh, this represents my place in the hall. I just find it odd that they all have like these staffs, but none of them can use the staff for magic. Seems a little weird. So yeah, I wish there was more to the whole Harrowman versus Bellen thing, because we don't really get to. I mean, all we ever hear is, oh, you can go with Bellen or Harrowman, whatever you pick.
The King of
Okay, fine by me.
I will not abide by this.
The ancestors have spoken.
Harrowman is your king. Stand behind him, or stand down. Stand
Would you
down.
let a
and
surfacer
You've lost.
decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons.
Guard!
So during watching the whole coronation scene where he walked over and got the crown, I was like, well, that's kind of anticlimactic. You know, I assume Bellen would be like, Hadouken, like throw a bunch of fireballs at him. And then this happened. I was like, well, that's close enough, I guess. Yeah, I still wish they. I'm gonna keep saying it. I wish they added like a little bit more of just, oh, you know, you could go with either one you want. Just sort of haphazardly guess which one you like more, and it's like, well, not really sure which one. The best part about this fight is that there are other people. Oh, it's so good. It's so good to have other people that, like, to act as like little, I wouldn't say meat shield, but meat shields. And I think we killed Bellen right there, and everyone else just stopped fighting.
I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon. nor that so many would follow him.
Stop farting,
But
lady.
most of
Jesus.
Orzammar has seen him for what he really
Jeez.
is, and I
It's
trust
just
we will
farting all
bring this
over his
insurgency
face.
under control.
So show them you are strong king and they will follow you?
I prefer to be known as a just and compassionate king. Strong too often comes to mean tyrannical, but I will not leave this uprising unpunished. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaty.
Nice.
Thank you, King Haramont. Perhaps your rule will mark a new era for Orzammar.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
Sweet. Just make, I think I say, and I must return to the duties on the surface.
This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar.
Thank you.
I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
So I leveled up. Sweet. I assume what they were trying to do is, have, you know, whatchamacallit, have you work with one of them, and if you didn't like how the missions you were doing for that one person, you could then swap around. That's what I assume they were going for. I think I go with strength. Yeah, I think I go 2 with strength. Just so I can hit harder. Because I think I do, like, a lot of damage on my team. Like, a lot of damage. And I think I finally... I don't think I go with Deadly Strike. I get Keen Defense, right? For Duelist. The 3rd tier. Yeah, I was going to go with Deadly Strike. And I do get it later. But I wanted a Keen Defense because I can then have a bonus to defense and not have to worry about too much. See, I can now loot all these guys. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. I always feel like this game is going to throw some giant curveball at me and be like, oh, well, actually, you fucked up here. So, you let the wrong guy into power and everyone's going to die because of it. And you fucked up royally and you have to live with that, Great Warden. You have to live with that. You know, that sort of thing. That's why I'm really worried that I got the right guy in power or not. I mean, he didn't.
You were stone-carved, Warden.
Oh, yeah, it's this guy.
I've never seen the like.
It's the guy from the Legion.
If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you.
Yeah, it took me fucking
the rest,
forever, but...
impressive. But the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly.
Yeah, that's right. You guys, oh yeah, I think I say, can I count on... No.
Nay,
For all the
our
ones you
place
get
is
your
down
best.
here. When you break the Blight, and you've got the skill, we'll make sure they have nowhere to retreat. You'll have us indirectly. That's more than any surfacer can say.
I think I persuade him. We need your top side. Show the world your skill, bruh.
You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
My stone sense. Oh, you dwarves. You're just so funny. They're so quirky at times. It's great. I think I go to the Sheepward to, I think, finish like 3 side quests. All in this one room. We return, and I think we get some money back for the names we used on the
Warden.
tablet.
King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memory.
Ah, sweet.
Is there something more I can help you with?
I have some tracings you might be interested in, my friend.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no
Haha.
less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary. I would love to make a copy.
The rumors are already around?
The Shaper
Damn.
has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaper at once.
So I guess that's why I assume... Okay, never mind.
Impressive work, Warden. Is there something
Oh yeah, that's
more
right. I
can
was
help
trying
you
to figure out... There's a side mission where we can go talk, get the Legion of the Dead as an official house.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Did you find any
This is
records?
Orta.
Any sign of the old Orton tide?
Yeah, I've got the records right here.
You found them? Let me see.
Chill out, chill out. I got your records.
That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband. Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Ortan. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Sweet. Thanks. No problem. Yeah, I was trying to talk to the Shaper because there was a mission to get the Legion of the Dead as an official house in Orzammar, which was pretty cool. But it's sort of like anticlimactic because I was like, oh, you know, there'd be a whole like dialogue where it's like, oh, we don't know whether or not we should do this or not. All it is I go to a book and I click a button and it's like, okay, you're done. It's like, what? I actually finished all of the missions except for Jammer's Stash in Orzammar, which is actually pretty impressive. I didn't realize I was going to finish through like so many different side quests like really fast. Yeah, now I start going around and talking to people because I assumed I had to talk to someone
Perhaps
to get
you should
this.
Stand over there instead.
That guy's an asshole.
At least someone is willing to stand up for tradition.
I think we helped him out.
Thank you
Yeah,
again.
we helped him out earlier. And then I saw the memories in the back. And I thought there was going to be a codex, but that is the quest completed, so...
Are you looking for records of the Grey Wardens? We have many.
I'm pretty sure I didn't realize that I completed the quest. Anyway, so yeah, we finally got the Orzammar to have a king. We finally finished wrapping up this place, and we do it with style, my friends. We do it with style. And then I think I go... Yeah, I was like, did I just finish that quest? Like, what? The Dead Cast has been entered in the memories of the Legion of Dead may eventually be considered as a cast. So when they said that, like originally told us that, I was like, oh, they're gonna have like an argument. There's gonna be like people like defending the Legion will come back, like a head Legion member, and be like, oh, we do so much for you guys. Why don't you do this? Grey Warden, help us, you know, that sort of thing. But always like, well, they're gonna be considered about in the next 5-10 years or so. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. Don't worry about that. But then we've done like so much in Orzammar already, so I'm not complaining. This game is like super long. I don't.
My name's Orta. After the old Ortan house.
We already know that.
They gave our seat back.
Haha, sweet.
And the records show which houses still owe House Ortan
Oh,
money.
damn.
One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Not today. I think I say your happiness is enough just because I want to be corny as fuck.
And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Ortan will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
You have fun, Orta. You have fun. I mean, I'm gonna go save the world from a blight. Come at me, bro. But you have fun. It's nice knowing that what I do actually impacts characters' lives. It's great. Oh yeah, so I cut all that out. This was the Topsider's mission where we had to go collect the broken sword and repair it. The Admiral Topsider. We reconstructed. We collected all the 3 pieces, and I just cut out all the walking in between the cave. I didn't think you guys wanted to watch me walk and go to a box and click it and then walk all the way back.
Something on your mind?
I didn't think that was very interesting. I think now I talk to Ogren because I assume he has like a lot to talk about.
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
Because a lot of shit just went down. I want to make sure you're okay. Can you teach me to fight you, dude?
Berserker.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Thought I'd never see the day. You're a monster on the field already, Warden. But your style just doesn't give itself to mad rage. Too much thinking, too much, finesse. But if you know someone fit for this type of work, I'll teach him. It'll be nice to have another berserker to grunt at for a change.
So we can now actually have a class
If
called
you want to
Berserkers.
think like a berserker,
I think we already had it
drop
before that.
fire
But...
from your vocabulary. If it works, that's all. What
I'd
about?
like to know more about you. Are you sure about you're okay with Branka?
I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Explains why she left anyway.
So you're not broken up over it? Or you're handling this well? I didn't want to like step over my boundary.
Woman was a few columns short of a
Oh,
hog.
why'd you leave a bull like you?
She
Is that what it
leaves
picks?
me and
Jesus
flits
Christ.
about with that watered tart hespit. What's she got that I don't?
Boobs?
Just the thought of the two of them together, kissing and licking and...
I think I skipped this. Yeah, I was like, yeah, let's just keep going.
I'm just gonna go back to the tent for a moment.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you serious? Okay. I think I spent a bit of time here. I found out that we have hero accomplishments, and apparently has a hit rate of 84%, which is actually higher than I assumed. The greatest damage he's dealt is 81. His is 43, 59, 23. She actually has a hit rate of 94%, although she doesn't do a lot of hits. So that's actually a lot higher than I expected. 86, 92, 0. Zephyrin has done nothing this entire time, and I feel bad. I have an 87% hit rate. My most powerful foe was a broodmother. Damn. I think someone had a bear. I don't know. That's pretty cool. I enjoyed that as I punched my mic. And I think I wanted to see what his plot thing was. Bonus was its constitution, so that's nice. Having him be tankier.